Welcome to aminacademy.com. In human anatomy and physiology, we'll talk about regarding aging and the cardiovascular system. What's the relation between them? Aging and the heart. As the heart gets older, its function generally declines, cardiac output falls, and the conduction pathways become less efficient. Cardiac muscles cell numbers steadily reduce with the age, but the hypertrophy, that is a cell enlargement, generally balances this, and the ventricles of the heart in older adults are actually slightly larger than in younger people. The compliance stretchability of the heart falls with the age, mainly because of the fibrous skeleton of the heart stiffness, increasing the heart's workload. The ability of the heart muscles to respond to adrenaline and noradrenaline losses and the contractile strength of the heart and cardiac reserves are reduced. The older heart is therefore more prone to heart failure. These changes occurs in the healthy aging heart and are not consequence of disease. It is notable that age-related decline in cardiovascular function is greatly slowed in individuals who take regular exercise even in old age. Aging and blood vessels. Vasoconstrictions and vasodilation responses are less efficient in aging blood vessels, so regulation of blood flow to the tissue is less well controlled. Arterial and arteriolar walls become stiffer and less compliant, which raises blood pressure and increase the work of the left ventricle. Blood pressure tends to rise with age, even in the absence of any overt cardiovascular diseases. The amount of smooth muscles in the walls of most arteries, including those of the heart, kidneys, and brain, rises with age, which contributes to their stiffening. This means that the blood supply to most body organs tends to fall, but in healthy old age, it does not cause problem because it is matched by a general reduction in metabolic rate. The baroreceptor reflex becomes less brisk with age, not only because of the heart and blood vessels are slower to respond, but also because of neuro- neuronal aging. This may lead to postural hypertension. Postural hypotension. Now, let us discuss further detail about aging and cardiovascular system. Look at here. Aging naturally impact the cardiovascular system, leading to structural and functional changes that can increase the risk of heart diseases. These changes include a decrease in heart rate and rhythm, thickening of heart walls and blood vessels, and a diminished response of exercises. Here are more detailed look at the how aging affects the cardiovascular system. Will deal. Heart rate and rhythm. The heart's natural pacemaker sinoatrial node may lose some of its cell, potentially leading to a slower heart rate. Abnormal heart rhythms, arrhythmias such as atrial fibrillation becomes more common with age and are often related to heart diseases. The heart's response to exercise, including increase in heart rate and myocardial contractility, may be blunted in older individuals. Next, heart structure and functions. The heart may undergo slightly hypertrophy, that is enlargement, especially in the left ventricle, and the heart wall may thicken, potentially reducing the chamber's capacity. The human heart is a vital organ responsible for pumping blood throughout the body. It has a four-chamber structure with two, two atria receiving blood and two ventricles pumping blood out. Ventricle pumping out. The heart also has valves that ensure blood flows in the correct direction and an intricate network of electrical signals that coordinate its coordinate its beating. The heart wall, which control blood flow, may thicken and become stiffer, potentially leading to heart murmurs. The heart may fill more slowly, and the adjustments in stroke volume in response to changes in cardiac preload may diminish. Next, what about the blood vessels? The blood vessels, including arteries and arterioles, may become less elastic and less responsive to change its blood pressure. Blood vessels are channels with the body that transport blood throughout the circulatory system. They include arteries, veins, and capillaries and are essential for delivering oxygen, nutrients, and hormones to tissues while removing waste product. Arterial stiffness can increase, leading to higher systolic blood pressure and potentially impact the heart's ability to pump effectively. Increased arterial stiffness can also lead to compensatory mechanisms in the heart, such as left ventricular hypertrophy, which can decrease cardiac output. Other changes. What are the other changes due to aging? Generalized inflammation within the cardiovascular system may become more common with age, potentially contributing to cardiovascular diseases. The ability of the body to regulate heart rate and blood pressure in response to stress may be blunted. Changes in the autonomic nerve system, which regulates heart rate and blood pressure, can also occur with the age. Impact on health and risk. These age-related changes can increase the risk of various cardiovascular diseases, including atherosclerosis, hypertension, myocardial infarction, that is heart attack, and stroke. Heart failure is also more common in older adults often due to the convergence of declined protective system and increased diseases processes. Some heart-related changes can also be linked to cognitive health, potentially increasing the risk of dementia later in life. So far, we discussed about what's the relation between aging and cardiovascular system. If you have done, please subscribe our YouTube channel.